Hello there, welcome to Our Muscle. Today I'm going to take you through an introductory flow. So if you're new to Steel Mace, don't worry, we can use a sledgehammer. In fact, I'm going to do this workout or this flow with the sledgehammer because you're probably new, you're probably eager to get into your first flow. You might not yet have a Steel Mace, but it's perfectly fine to do it with a sledgehammer. You can do all these movements with a mace if you do already own one. So this flow, you need to be comfortable and confident with doing the 360. You also need to know how to do a ballistic curl, and I suggest being able to do at least 10 squats continuously. So let's get on with the introductory flow. So I'm going to show you it first time round, and then we'll break it down into stages and go from there. So it looks like this. And that is the introductory flow. Now let's break that down. I'm going to start with a 360. So in the rack stance, point your finger, and that's the way the mace or the hammer is going to travel. So we're into 360, and then what we're going to do is going to break it down to just 360 and a ballistic curl. So just before you get to a full 360, so it's perhaps about 340, let the mace or hammer drop down, ballistic curl, back up into the rack, 360. Just before it hits the 360 mark, go into horizontal, ballistic curl, back up. Now you'll find that you're now on the other side to do a 360, the opposite direction. Get comfortable with that. Should be able to do at least 10 reps, and then we'll move on to the next stage. So the next stage is adding in that squat. So again, point the finger, rack stance, 360, not quite all the way over, into the horizontal position, drop down into the squat. Now really pull the mace or the hammer handle into yourself. It doesn't matter if you have it about shoulder width or if you have your hand all the way out. It's personal preference, but pull that in, feel the shoulder blades come together. And then as we stand up, we'll ballistic curl, back down, pull those shoulder blades together. So we're getting a bit of a back workout in this as well. So let's go again. 360, not quite all the way over. Catch with the top hand, pull the shoulder blades together, stand up ballistic curl, back down, pull the shoulder blades together, back up into the rack. Give that a practice, get used to it. Again, do about 10 reps. Let's take that to the next stage. We're going to add in the lateral lunge now. So rack stance, point for the 360, not quite all the way over, down into squat, pull the shoulder blades together, up, ballistic curl, squat, up, ballistic curl. Then we're going to step away from the mace or hammer head. So step out a little bit, and we're going to do the lateral lunge. So it's important here not to get the mace or hammer head down by bending the back. We can only want to go as low as our knee will allow us. So trying to keep that torso up straight, and we can try to get the hammer or mace head to hit the floor. So lateral lunge, ballistic curl. You can either stand up or hover there and ballistic curl and switch. I would suggest ballistic curl as you stand up, step out again, lateral lunge away from the mace head, back down, stand up, hands back into rack position. We're now on the opposite side. So let's go for that. 360, not quite all the way. Down into a squat, pull the shoulder blades together, stand up ballistic curl, shoulder blades together for the squat, stand up ballistic curl, lateral lunge away from the mace head, stand up, lateral lunge, ballistic curl, away from the mace head again, stand up. And that gives us the introductory flow to mace work. It's the first one I ever learned. Hopefully it'll do you some good as well. Certainly going to work your thighs something good. Have fun with it. Any questions, comments, let me know. If you'd like to see more flows like this and more complicated flows like this, head over to the on-demand service at armouredmuscle.com/on-demand. Once you've given this flow a go, please, I'd love to see how you're getting on. Tag me, so at Armoured Muscle, on either Facebook and or Instagram. Show me how well you've got on.